As part of Governor Kay Ivey's goal of getting the state to 500,000 skilled workers, the legislature moved to create its own Office of Apprenticeship.
And tonight's Skill to Work, Way 31's Will Robinson spoke with the director of the office about their goals and some of the challenges of heading up this new office. Will.
Yeah, that's right, Naja and Pat. With a new office and double the budget of Apprenticeship Alabama, the Alabama Office of Apprenticeship is trying to reach a wider demographic. Now, according to the most current stats from the U.S. Department of Labor, in 2018, men represented 94% of all active apprenticeships, 74% of them were white, and 47% fell between the ages of 16 and 24. Now, don't let that last stat fool you. While it represents about half of the more than 4,000 current apprenticeships, there are only about a dozen or less of those that are youth apprenticeships. The director of the new Alabama Office of Apprenticeships says he's working to change those stats.
If we keep waiting until students have graduated from high school or waiting until they're out kind of floundering in the world trying to figure out what they're going to do, then we're just missing the boat.
Longtime educator Josh Lanny is now wearing a new title these days. He's the director of the newly created Alabama Office of Apprenticeship.
It's an exciting opportunity to do something new and different, and I think very relevant in Alabama and in education.
Laney spent nearly 15 years in the Phoenix City school system before serving as the senior director for workplace development for the Alabama Department of Education for 4 years.
The one thing that I have learned in my experience with career technical education and all through my education experience is that when you can get the student connected to that learning that matters to them, it takes on a whole new dynamic.
That's why one of the aspects of the new apprenticeship law he's really highlighting is the availability and value of youth apprenticeships.
We encourage it. We want you to do it. We know this is the only way we're going to meet our attainment goal, and we've got to do that to get there.
Governor Kay Ivey set out a goal of having 500,000 skilled workers in the state by 2025. Lanny says not only is it important to get more young people in apprenticeships, but also to diversify the workforce.
We know that most of those participants are white males. We know that. And so we're looking to make sure that we're expanding that opportunity to all, subpopulations, whether it's based on race, gender, or any other special subpopulation that they may fall in.
The young office is working to assemble its various committees and boards over the next several months and get final approval by the U.S. Department of Labor. In the meantime, he and his staff are working to educate employers and the public about the benefits of having an office based in Alabama.
It's much easier to call me, and either me or somebody from my staff will show up as quick as humanly possible to help you sort out any kind of roadblock you run into, where that hasn't always been the case dealing with outside offices.
Now, next month there will be an information session held at Jeff State in Clanton to answer public questions about the new Office of Apprenticeship. It's the first such big event to educate the public. Pat, Naja.
Well, thanks to